I think that's it. I haven't heard that song in a while. Kenny Rogers. No? Yes?
Yeah.
Comes back a little bit? Okay. Oh, comes back again? All right. Is that it? All right. Kenny Rogers. I did not know that was Kenny Rogers until recently. What's the name of that song, Travis? That was your pick today, huh?
No, I told you that wasn't my pick.
That was my pick.
Oh, that was Eric's pick.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. I got all confused. All right. Eric Stengel picked that one.
Yeah.
I don't know where your mic is. There it is. Are you on now?
I think
no,
so.
you're not on. How about that one? Are you on there? No.
Pressing
How about,
buttons.
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers
Kenny Rogers and what is it called?
just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
That's from a movie, right?
Yeah, Big Lebowski.
It was from Big Lebowski. Okay. Well, that's how we start. Good morning, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. Trying to work through a few issues with the studio. I got a keyboard in my crotch that is bothering me. Why are you laughing?
The funny thing.
That's funny?
You have a keyboard in your crotch that's bothering you?
It's really bothering me. Don Wickland said he was going to take care of some of these things.
I figured after...
Oh, wait. Which mic is... Okay, go ahead.
I figured after...
No, that's not you. Why isn't that you today?
Is this me?
No. Now try that.
How about that?
Yeah, okay.
I figured after what we learned from Norton yesterday that anything above your crotch would not bother you.
Oh, right. Yes. This made me go, aw.
It wasn't an aw moment.
It's cute.
Come on. Give me a little extra. A little extra. We talked about Norton seeing my piece.
Yeah.
Now, what
Peace.
mic
I don't know if I'd call it that.
I think all the mics are fucked up today.
That's fine.
Which one are you now, Jim? Talk.
I don't know which one.
How about that?
3?
Check. Yeah.
Okay.
I missed that when he was talking. How was it?
It was cute.
It wasn't.
I wouldn't call it a piece. I would call it a thingy.
See, now I have to prove him wrong. Now you're going to have to see my dick again.
All right, well, maybe, I don't know, if your diaper needs changing, maybe I'll see that little guy again.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, like well hung, like you see a guy naked, what would you give him?
He's gonna lowball it.
No,
he's gonna
he'll be
lowball
honest.
it.
I give him like a 5.
5?
5's not bad.
Yeah.
No, man. What would you give Voss?
6?
No, I'm bigger than Voss. I've seen Voss's penis. I'm bigger than Voss.
But soft. Did you see it soft?
I'm telling you, it had horrible display, horrible presentation.
No, but
it looked like it had
Voss,
the flu.
No, Voss is.
My penis is bigger than Voss's.
But
I
did you
will
see
bet
Voss?
a shitload of money on that.
Did you see Voss erect or flaccid?
I've only seen pictures of it, actually.
Yeah, well Voss probably
I'm
takes
confident that
130 takes till he gets
right,
the right
and he made it
picture.
look bigger and all
Right.
that. We all know that's the proper way to take a dick pic if you're going to take a dick pic, right?
Yes.
Jimmy has taught us over the years. You got to work the angles and everything else.
I don't even have one. I used to use my friend Chuck McAnally's. He had a big one. he just forwarded it over to me, and I would forward it over to Chuck.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Chuck had a huge mule.
Did he really?
Our buddy Chuck. Yeah.
So you would use that?
I use that
as your dick pic?
Absolutely.
I use Chuck's too. I also use Chuck's. He's really good.
He is. He got me laid like 4 times. Thanks, Chuck.
I went down to see a friend of mine in Florida. Mike Calta does radio, and I've gone various other places.
We know the Cowhead.
You know Cowhead. And whenever I've gone down there, and they know that I know you guys, they've said, "Have you ever seen a picture of Jim's penis?" And a lot of people have seen pictures on your phone, Jimmy, of your penis.
He's showing us.
Shows everyone. I haven't seen it.
He asked.
I don't. I
showed him.
I will say this. My penis is absolutely bigger than Voss's. I will show again just to prove that.
In front of
my
us?
penis is not bigger than Jim Norton's. I
don't
don't
know.
think.
No,
I've seen yours.
I didn't look at yours close enough. I just I gandered as I walked by. But not even at your dick. It was just the whole thing. I was like, there's a tall man. He's missing something. Oh.
Did you think it was maybe like Bruce Jenner? You're like, maybe it was Bruce Jenner. Got a cut already?
Oh, my God.
At first, I thought I was in the wrong locker room.
Oh, my God.
I used to have an ex-girlfriend who would keep a picture of my penis in a wallet and would show all of her girlfriends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that picture? Yeah.
I won't even challenge you. I've heard the stories over the years, so I will give in to that one that you have a bigger piece.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying I do. No, she would just.
No, I've heard stories from other people, so I'm not even going to like challenge them. But I'll tell you this:
I want to know
stories.
But
But
they're good liars.
But I am not allowing people to think that Voss has a bigger penis than me. Sorry, I'm just not.
Ouch.
But as soon as Jimmy went psst, as he was walking by me, I looked down immediately and went, "Oh, fuck!" Because if someone sees your penis, you want to have good presentation. I don't give a fuck.
But at least it was well groomed, though.
It wasn't well groomed. That's the other problem.
I didn't even notice if
There's
there's
so
hair on
much.
it or not.
Looked quite good.
It looks pretty bad.
Where did you-
Orange right now.
rainforest?
I need a couple hours to myself and at home so I could get everything nice again. It's
Where
been a
did you
while.
hear that I had a big penis? I'm curious.
You're happy about that? Just over the years doing radio. Jimmy has told a story or two.
No.
I just imagined.
What do you mean, no?
If I had a name for mine, it would be.
Oh
Like,
no! You have big balls.
Yeah, big balls. Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
I think I then just figured if you have big balls, then you got the big penis.
If I had a name for mine, it would be Mike Mediocre.
Really?
Yeah, just mediocre. But does the job.
But then the big balls make it looks ridiculous.
they're not that big anymore. They shrunk.
Why did they shrink?
I don't know. I had like a good 4-year run.
With your balls?
Yeah, they were just huge at one point. I remember pissing in front of a car. Levy and Jim were in the front seat, and I was pissing.
Yeah.
It was at nighttime, and of course, I had to do it and just whiz so they could see my dick. And they were like, "Look at those balls!" I didn't even know they were that big, and then they got legendary.
What age were your balls the biggest?
Probably from age 28 to maybe 33, 34. It was almost like I was Mark McGuire on steroids. And now you see him now, you're like, wow, that's
what
the
happened to
same
that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
what,
don't-
what was going on with your balls that they
I
got
don't
big
know.
for a while?
I don't know,
Some
but
kind of infection or
I don't know, right?
I don't know.
were they really big?
huge?
Were your loads bigger?
No.
Wow.
I think this is the only job where you just see everyone's penises. Who else sees their penises of their coworkers?
This is why it's a dream job.
Maybe I was going to say athletes. Maybe. Sure, the NBA.
Sure, all athletes see each other's dicks.
All athletes see each other's dicks, and that's about it.
Professional wrestling, they probably do it in the locker room.
You think?
Sure. I mean, I guess they might, but that's probably not a highlight for them.
I'm just saying they do.
It's not a highlight like it's a highlight for us. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, Although I know the Iron Sheik was once asked who the biggest pecker checker in the locker room is.
Yeah.
He
How would
said
you say?
he said Pat Patterson by a mile.
What a shock.
Well,
Yeah, really. That's the Iron Sheik.
I mean, there's been rumors over the years, or
Rumors?
is it more than
No, I think
rumors
he
these
came-
days?
I think he,
okay.
He came out on a WWE reality show.
Did
Yeah.
he really?
Yeah, like in his 60s or 70s or however old he is.
Wow, did he?
Yeah.
How did you say I'm gay?
Yeah, he was like sitting around with a table full of wrestlers and he started crying, but everybody knew that already.
Yeah, there's no surprises.
No.
Okay.
He was very open about it, but not publicly open,
Yeah, but there was always those stories about these wrestling ring boys that would set up the ring. These young boys and stuff like that. There was always
Was it,
Pat was fumbling
allegations.
with it?
Yeah.
was it illegal activity?
There were allegations
There were
back in the day.
allegations, yes, about Pat Patterson for a while.
Why did he skate?
He
I
was
guess
Vince.
no
He
one
was
could really
Vince's
prove
right hand man. Like he would work
Yeah.
right under Vince
For a long time.
Yeah,
huh?
doing
Still does.
booking and doing all that stuff. Yeah,
Did Vince
so.
know he was gay?
Vince had probably an inclination that Pat Patterson was a homosexual. Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
All right.
But he didn't tell anyone.
I don't think. I mean, most of the industry.
But he didn't make it part of the wrestling stuff.
No, he didn't give Pat Patterson like a gay character. No, he should have. But
Did you let Pat Patterson fumble with you?
now at no.
Why?
But if you were a ring boy at 14 or 15,
What if they said, look, you could,
if he says, "Hey, let's just practice, make sure
If
it
I was like
rings."
14 or 15,
Yeah.
and it was like for WWF or whatever,
Yeah,
you could
I mean, at that age, like that was like a dream job.
you could do play-by-play for Raw.
Now I'm not going to get
Pat
fondled
goes Raw.
for that job.
Pat goes Raw, you can work for Raw.
well, let's say he says, "Hey, let's try out the ring. We'll do a little wrestling." to
And I'm
make sure.
14 or 15.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would do that with Pat Patterson. If he's just like, let's try out some wrestling, I'm like, oh, cool. I can get in the ring.
yeah.
It'd be exciting, right?
But then there's some suspicions
And then all
As
the
far-
guys
as
in the
far as
locker room
his-
are like, "Oh, he's doing it again."
As far as his
exactly. We're all
moves
looking
go.
out like, just leave him alone. Give him 5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes till like that kid comes out of the ring crying.
Give him
Like,
his-
what the hell just happened?
Give him his time. let him be. I got to take this phone call. It's Justin in Toronto. Justin, go ahead, buddy. Where the
Hey, how you
phone?
doing this morning?
Hey, there you are. All right, Justin. Still trying to figure out all these new buttons. What do you got?
So I was at the gym with my buddy, first time we ever been, and we went to the sauna. He had to go to the bathroom first. I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of fluff it up a bit, kind of impress him. I don't know why.
But you're not gay, right?
No.
Wait, and you're in the steam room naked
Yeah,
with your buddy?
it's the guy's locker room.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just go in with towels?
Some guys are fine with that. I mean, I wouldn't. I would actually wear a towel, but a lot of guys don't give a fuck about that. They're not even.
Well, I just you sit on the towel, but I don't know.
Okay. So he goes to the bathroom, and you're like, well, me and my buddy are going to be naked in this steam room after a good sweaty workout, so I'm going to just fluff it up a little bit. Not because it's gay, but I just want to make sure this guy knows I don't have a tiny piece.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
All right.
Who cares what guys think of your dick? Like that would be weird. That I would never do.
All right.
I'm a pervert. And I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't fluff my dick so Jim saw it. Who cares?
I do it for him.
I'm not going to do it again. So I over fluffed it, and he came in, and it was rock hard.
What the fuck, dude?
You got yourself all excited.
Yeah, so it was,
Wait, but who over fluffs to the point where you're rock hard?
I don't know. I was young.
You just shake it a little bit. You just give it a little shake.
It feels so good though.
You take your two little fingers and you hold the right under the head and you shake it a little bit. Get a little fluff going.
So
you
what
don't
did-
get rock hard. For
What did he say? What did he say when he saw Rock Hard?
He's just, what the fuck, man? I kind of explained it to him, but it's just fucking awkward.
How do you even explain that? Like you're sitting there rock hard, and then you go, no. I just wanted you to see it like nice.
Right.
Yeah, you can't explain it. Like, you can't.
Yeah, you can. You when a guy walks in, you're like, sorry, man, just thinking of pussy. Sorry, man.
Just thinking of that girl that was doing those squats upstairs in the gym.
Thinking of some pussy.
Are you guys still friends?
Better. They're better friends than they were.
No, we don't talk anymore. So
I couldn't do that in a fucking. The smell of a locker room is disgusting. Like a steam room. The steam room stinks. It smells terrible in
It
there.
smells like ass.
Or it smells like menthol or eucalyptus,
Right.
which is like that. There's not a sexy smell. How
No.
the fuck do you get a rod in there?
I don't know.
All right, Justin. Great
Yeah.
talking to you.
But
That's pretty
No,
funny.
Opie, do you walk around in front of your wife when
Naked?
you're not packing? You know, when you're the size the gym saw you at.
I make sure I have good presentation.
So
I'll pick my spots.
So, like, if you're changing in front of you, might turn around because you don't want to see her you don't want your wife to see you that small.
I mean, I'm not overthinking it. But
Did she ever
I
accidentally
certainly-
call you by your son's name when you walked by?
I don't overthink it, but if I know I have good presentation, I want to give it a little show. Sure.
But you have no problem.
But I'm not going to quickly go.
Like, do you sleep naked and
No, I never liked sleeping naked. Who
Really?
sleeps naked? Jimmy does.
100%.
No, I need no. But I got pajamas and sweatpants. And
I only do that
t-shirts
when I
and-
got a girl over and we haven't had sex. yet. I'm
Exactly.
like,
Then
look,
I'll wear a t-shirt and shorts. But I
No,
can't
no,
wear pajamas.
no. That's when I sleep naked. I just go, look. I just tell them before I go, look. I sleep naked. I don't know if there's if you got
I don't
a
know if
problem
there's
with
going to be
that.
a problem.
Yeah, I just can't sleep with clothes on
But can you sleep with clothes on?
every night. 363 days out of the year, I sleep with clothes on,
What do you wear to bed?
just like shorts and maybe a t-shirt
Wow, I can't do that unless I have to do it. I hate it.
or pajama pants in the wintertime. Yeah,
You're just
Like
completely
longer,
naked
yeah.
in your bed.
Oh, yeah. It's
No, I can't do
comfortable.
that either.
Totally nude in my room and my domain.
No, even after sex or whatever, I will eventually just throw some clothes back on. Yeah, I just feel more comfortable sleeping that way. That's all.
But you don't
No.
walk around the house naked just randomly.
No, man, I got two small kids.
But I mean, when you're alone, and like when you're in your bed, I'm like turning in fucking like pajama bottoms, get all caught up on your.
Not if you got nice,
balls.
soft.
Well, in the wintertime, yeah,
big
definitely
pajama
wear them.
pants.
Yeah.
Oh well, I like it nice and naked. Alone.
Can't handle
I want to
studio.
sleep over.
This guy says can't handle studio bitching. We're not really. There's just a couple little issues, and we're trying to, we're learning this new system. That's all. I'm sorry,
get a hold of
Kevin.
yourself.
I'm sorry, Kevin in Atlanta. It's not like the old days where it's just over and over again bitching. I promise you that. Okay. Lady Di.
Ugh.
I know, but we got some stuff. We got stuff. We got videos and stuff.
Videos are
Lady Di, what's going on?
You already have the videos up, don't you?
What's up, Lady Di?
Oh, no, nothing much. I mean, Adrian gave my landlord $800.
I know. We suggested that yesterday. Adrian was holding out on you. I guess he had some kind of Kickstarter fund to pay how many months' rent?
Well, actually, back then it was 2.5 months.
All right.
All right.
All
right. But the landlord is taking care of the 1 month. All right. That's that.
How much is your rent a month?
$755.
$755. And our audience stepped forward a tiny bit, I must say, a tiny bit, and they donated so we could pay your landlord a month's rent.
I feel like the audience donated more than $800.
Do
They
you?
did. They did. It was $1,086.
All right, where's the rent? Oh, but all of it goes to the landlord because we didn't trust you with the money because we thought you'd go and buy crack.
No, that's fine.
Where's the other 200?
No. I don't buy crack. I don't.
When was the last time you smoked crack?
Oh Jesus, I don't remember. It was a while ago.
It was a while.
It was a while ago. It was a long time ago. Yes.
How many years ago?
I'm not sure of the date. How many years ago? What do you want me to say? 2 years ago? 3 years ago now? All right, 3 years ago.
Check a calendar and get back to us.
It changes every time we ask that question.
I don't. Hi, Jim. How you doing, Florentine?
Good.
Sounds just like him.
We're going to focus here, Lady Di, and then we're going to move on with the radio show, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So you were in a bad spot. So Adrian took it upon himself to start some kind of Kickstarter, whatever one you used, I don't know. And the audience and some of the people around here, by the way, gave you money as well.
Yeah.
That wasn't
they
part of the
did.
Kickstarter program. It went right in your fucking pocket, which is the dumbest thing ever.
Who around here
Wait,
donated?
hold it.
I donated hand to hand.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I should have went on the computer and did it that way, so I know that the money was going toward a very good cause.
Adrian wanted me to come over there today.
Well, fascinating. So you were going to get kicked out. Adrian decided to start the Kickstarter. How much did we raise?
We raised $1,000 total, and then after the fees and everything from Kickstarter,
$1,086 total.
Whatever.
We ended up giving our landlord $800.
$800?
Yeah.
So they take that much money if you start.
They took about $150, and then I took a $100 service fee.
You took a $100 service fee for what?
For the gas and everything that we paid to take her out and all that stuff.
Well,
So you took $100 for yourself?
Yeah, to pay for the gas and the hotel and food and beer. I never got reimbursed for.
Okay.
Yeah, but that might be something that we could argue that the company should pay.
We would have,
That's a Don Wicklin problem.
You were just getting reimbursed for actual expenses.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing? When Adrian came over to my apartment, he looked really good.
I did, didn't I?
Di, he stole $100 from you.
That's not
whatever he wants from me.
That's not proper protocol.
Yeah, you're not supposed to just be like, wow, a little something for myself based on my services.
Hey, Don, I gave the guys mediocre radio, and here's my expenses.
Right, here's some receipts.
Here's my receipts. I would like to be reimbursed. You don't just assume. You don't just take a little off the top.
You just skim off the top and everybody's even.
I did do that, but then I never got.
Did he give the money right to the landlord? I'm just going to talk right over. Okay.
Directly.
Hold
Yeah,
on
all right.
a second.
He was an
Hold on,
awesome
hold on.
guy.
He's a nice guy?
Really nice guy.
Hold it.
When is he going to kick her out officially?
He got a receipt
Di.
from the landlord. What? He got a receipt from the landlord.
Di, what was Adrian wearing yesterday?
Oh, God, he was wearing these nice shorts and a nice shirt, and, he really looks good, and he just, man.
Did you masturbate after he left?
No, I didn't do anything like that, Opie.
All right, let's cut to the chase. So then what happened? You went there with the money to pay the landlord.
I went to the landlord's house.
And was he appreciative?
Very.
Okay.
He paid the landlord. He didn't say he paid the landlord.
He just said that, you fucking... Why do you... Shut up. The fucking worst.
He did not give me the money to give to the landlord. He went to the landlord.
I know that.
Di, what do you think of Adrian's body?
He's beautiful.
All right, listen.
Thank you, Diana.
I really think he has a nice
So,
body.
what are the plans of the landlord? I mean, he got 1 month's rent, but you know,
He got 1 month's rent, and then from what Diana explained to me, welfare is going to cover the rest of it.
the rest of it.
Welfare's
and-
going to
So-
cover from March until August.
And he's going to move her into a smaller apartment. I think Dr. Steve actually set the whole thing up.
So, this landlord is stuck with her, basically,
Well, he's
because
just-
he's a good guy.
He's a really good guy. Said he doesn't want to kick anybody out. He knows she's crazy. Apparently, she calls him
I'm not crazy.
at least
You're just
once
fucking.
a
No,
day.
you're not. She's not crazy. You're fucking lazy, and you're a lump.
Exactly.
And you do nothing for yourself.
Oh, stop it, Jimmy.
What do you mean, stop it? We've been dealing with this for 15 years.
Yeah.
You've never proven us wrong.
Wait. Hold on a second. 15 years ago, I had a job.
She got you there.
So I didn't have to prove anything to anybody.
How long have you been just a lump of shit?
Good question.
Well, that's not a nice way to say it.
But how long, really? Like 10 years you've been a lump of shit?
How long have I not
I
been
apologize that I thought you were a lump of shit for 15 years. How many years have you been a lump of shit?
You never said that to me. Come on.
How many years have you not had a job? Let's put it that way.
Oh, boy. Let me see. I would say around maybe, right now it has to be like maybe about 8 years. 8 years. No, 7 years. You know why?
Yes, we do know why.
Yeah. We.
No, I was doing the crossing guard job. All
Yeah,
right?
I remember. So that's 7 years ago already.
Yeah.
And the reason why
long
is
time
because
ago.
you're an alcoholic, right? Are you going to admit that? And that your drinking has gotten in the way of everything?
I already admitted it a long time ago about that.
All right, Adrian. So then what? You took a tour of her apartment while you were there?
How was she looking? She likes the way you look.
Oh, great. She was nice. She was in a blouse and underwear.
She was in
Really
underwear.
nice. They looked like they were fresh undies, too. Nice.
Well, she gave me. Of course, they were fresh undies.
What videos do you have? 'Cause
We've got a. You did sort of a quick tour of her place?
Yes.
Okay. Here's Lady Di reveals she has a psychiatrist. What?
You know this is the last time anyone's going to raise money for you, right?
Yeah.
How do you plan to handle your rent in the future?
Well, she gave me these papers, which I have to look at. I got to look. 4 pages. First day of month. See, she gave me like a thing where I have to look for other apartments, and I have to mail it away. Like this one over here, I got to mail away. One of them I have to mail away on the 31st, so I have to get going on that one. Yeah, that. I have to like look for other apartments. Not saying I want to move out, but it's just one of those things that they make you do. And then I have to my psychiatrist. I have to get a letter from my psychiatrist that I'm in treatment.
What do you have a psychiatrist for?
Because I was depressed and everything like that, and
Why were you depressed?
why am I depressed?
Yeah.
Oh, my ex-boyfriend leaves me. I don't get too many visitors here. Let's see, what else? I don't have that many friends that come over anymore. I have friends that come over, but not as often as I used to.
Why does it smell like shit in here?
It
smells terrible.
No. Let me correct that.
You're interrupting the video. Just let us watch.
All right, go ahead.
Now she's spraying the apartment.
Yes, mace.
Does it really smell like shit?
Terrible.
That's why no one's coming over your house. Who would want to hang out in that
Gross.
environment?
Di, did we get to the bottom of why your apartment reeks of shit?
It smells like shit. There's probably bed bugs or some kind of bugs in there.
Absolutely.
I see that you keep the apartment dark. What time of day was this?
That was at like 2 in the afternoon.
2 in the afternoon. It was a beautiful, almost summer day.
She did have the door wide open though.
What do you mean? The front door's just wide open?
I just walked in.
She's waiting for visitors
And she
that
was
much
just
that she
laying
just leaves the door open?
in her underwear, just one leg up.
Leave my door open.
Who leaves the door open with no pants on?
Yeah, why are you leaving the front door open?
Because this way to let some air in here.
You didn't have pants on.
So?
I understand. The smell in there was unbearable.
What did it smell like?
Like the turnpike when you get near the Meadowlands. Amplified.
No.
Are we putting these videos up on our Facebook page?
Yeah.
I really don't think
You don't have toilet paper. I'm looking at the video.
I know that. I just ran out. I ran out of it.
So what do you use?
I use paper towels.
Oh my God.
Big deal. I don't know. I don't get it. What's a big deal?
It fucking rips up your ass.
How many shits you take a day, Lady Di?
A lot.
Lady
What?
Di, how many shits you take a day, would you say?
Just one, Jim.
That's
a big one?
Yeah.
Jim, at one point, Di was shitting so much that she made a mess of the bathrooms up here at Sirius XM, and she's been banned from using our bathrooms. When she comes in, she has to go downstairs.
Really?
And literally, she's clogged up the bathrooms at the Starbucks, at the Metro Cafe. Like, she's clogged up the bathrooms at
How does she
every
clog up the
establishment.
how does she clog the toilet?
She shits a ton.
I did not clog up the bathroom at Starbucks.
But who banned
Yes, you
her?
did.
Who actually says you're banned?
The company.
Yeah,
Because she was naked in front of Ugly Betty.
I had to make a deal with management here at Sirius XM that she could come back up if she never was in the bathrooms. Because she was vomiting and shitting.
In the sink.
In the sink with
Not
the
the
doors
shitting
open.
part, but the vomiting was in the sink. And then she was shitting completely naked in a stall with the. For some reason, like she likes all doors open, and Ugly Betty was in there.
America Ferrara, television's Ugly Betty.
So it became a bit of a problem.
Ugly Betty left the bathroom. America Ferrara. She left the bathroom and she asked her handler, "Do they know there's a homeless woman naked in the bathroom?"
Really? Vomiting in the sink.
Yes. I was right outside the bathroom when it happened. That's true.
What do we see in these videos, Adrian? Because maybe we don't need to go through all of them.
Opie,
Yes, Lady Di.
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
When Tippy Tom was in your studio a long time ago,
Right.
did he have to use your bathroom and was he banned?
Nope. Nope. And he had petrified poop in his underwear.
He used to fall asleep on the toilet bowl.
Really?
Yeah,
I did that one
you
time.
were more disgusting. You were more disgusting than Tippy Tom, who had for real. I mean, you got to be an older listener.
Oh, wow.
We cut his underpants off his body once, and there was petrified poop in there. That we then I think it was Danny.
Wore the mustache?
No, that was Pat Duffy.
Yes.
But I remember somebody taking the poo and slamming it on the table to show everyone how hard it was. It was as hard as a rock. The poop that was in his underwear.
Okay, all right.
Di,
It was
how
there
long-
for years.
Di.
Years.
Hey,
Really.
Di.
Yes. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life.
It was a long time ago.
I didn't realize your
I
poop
know.
could be, be petrified.
Di,
And it
how
could
long
actually
did
turn
you,
into rocks.
when you slept on the toilet, how long did you sleep for?
This was at the Meadowlands. Okay.
Okay.
Another bathroom you're banned from.
What? Another? No, I'm not banned from that.
How long did you fall asleep for when you were sleeping on the Meadowlands toilet?
Yeah, I did.
How long?
How long and
How
why
long
were you at
sleeping?
the Meadowlands?
I was betting on the horses and stuff like that. I went there to see Scott Farrell. That was years ago.
How long did you sleep for?
Yeah, Scott
How
Farrell.
long did you
Remember him
sleep for,
taking us-
Di?
I don't know until the guards came and got me. My son was out there playing with the other kids.
What a fucking
And,
embarrassment. Why are we even talking to this fucking lump? That's an embarrassment.
That's what happened. I can't control that. I had a lot of drinks because Scott Farrell was hanging out with some other girl, and I got jealous, so I drank more.
You thought you had a chance with Scott Farrell, the Shake It Up guy?
Yeah.
How old was your son?
Back then, oh my God, he had to be like maybe about
All right.
I don't know, 12 or 13 years old. Or
Oh, what a mother!
What a humiliation.
no, I mean, come on.
His mother falls asleep on the toilet in a venue.
Because
It's just awful.
I did.
Because she had to drink more because Scott Farrell was talking to another girl.
Yeah, you.
Even
were.
though you know,
I got jealous. I got jealous.
people went from feeling sorry for you to
one
just
time, huh?
fucking mad.
Yeah.
What's in these videos? Because we don't have time to go through all of them.
Yeah, you
but
should
they'll
just-
be up on our Facebook page.
You should just go to Apartment Tour Part 1, and you get to see pretty much the layout of her whole place
Facebook or
and what she's living
Twitter?
in.
We got all 4 videos up on our
Facebook
Twitter
or-
page and our Facebook page. But give us the general.
It's
There's no toilet paper.
No, there's no toilet paper. She doesn't sleep on a
bed?
She sleeps on a big.
Does she have a mattress?
No,
I have a
it's
futon.
a big leather. Yeah, it's a futon. It looks like one of those. It looks like a giant ottoman. Is what it looks like.
Okay.
With no sheets, just a blanket.
Okay.
So she gets sweaty and sticks to the leather.
Yeah.
And there's an ashtray and empty beer cans all over the place.
And it just smells.
Yeah.
And that's about it?
Horrible. And I've been in disgusting apartments. I wanted to stay there longer to do get some more audio from her, but I couldn't. was
Because
unbearable.
of the smell?
Where do you think
Horrible.
the smell was coming from?
Her vagina.
Her vagina?
Yes.
What about her ass?
Hey, Adrian,
Absolutely,
Adrian,
yeah, that is why.
You really think the smell was coming from her vagina?
Yes, because when I walked in, it wasn't too bad.
come
There was like a
on.
general stink, and then she took the blanket off and was sitting with one leg perched up while she was talking.
When was
to
the
me.
last time you washed your stuff, Lady Di?
Just waft out her vagina?
She's not showered recently.
Huh?
She's not showered recently.
How do you know she hasn't showered recently?
Because the way she looked, just disgusting.
What are you talking
Was her
about?
tub wet?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
I have a tub. I
I
have
didn't see
a shower.
towels anywhere.
There were no towels?
I don't think. Actually, there was one hanging, but it was dry, bone dry.
Bone dry, huh?
You should have
Committed
smelled.
suicide.
You should have smelled that towel.
The whole place is terrible.
Did you see a roll of paper towels on top of the toilet tank?
No.
No,
But she said that she'd just run out of paper towels as well.
So she ran out of paper towels as well. So where do you go next?
I did not.
That's what you told me.
Have you ever wiped your ass with your hand?
No, I never did. I never did that.
What was the worst thing you used to wipe your ass?
Probably the paper towels.
All right, we're done. I don't know what to tell you, Lady Di. This is getting exhausting for everybody.
Later on, I'm going to go out there and get toilet tissue. I don't know what the big deal is about that.
All right, take care. Be well.
Hey, has she thanked you guys for the money?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I did. Yes, I did.
I don't think.
No, you didn't.
I had to prompt you to say thank you yesterday.
Thank you, Adrian.
First thing you said to me was, "Why didn't you bring a fan?" Because it was hot in your apartment.
Yeah, you really are just a fucking
Selfish
I
pig.
like you, Di, but you're just a self-centered, absolute, just an asshole, and you've turned into a fucking as just a selfish, lazy person. Yeah, you are. You fell asleep on a toilet while your son was in a venue. You're an embarrassment.
That was a very long time ago.
I know that, but you've gotten worse. You've done nothing. You don't even try to help yourself.
Well,
it's just fucking awful.
The deal was she has to. Dr. Steve set up where if we raised that money and paid her rent, a month of her rent, the landlord would move her into a smaller apartment she can afford.
What's he going to do with this one?
She
fucking fumigate it and get the bugs out of it and clean it because she doesn't know how to keep her apartment clean.
He's got to redo this entire apartment
What a
before he gets someone else in there.
She has to complete rehab as part of it. Was a deal that Dr. Steve made with her landlord.
Okay.
Dr. Steve's trying to get people together for an intervention. I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is much. I'm done with it now.
You're done with it.
She's such an ungrateful person. Just selfish, and all she does is take and consume. Like, you have a son who doesn't have a mother because you insist on drinking and smoking yourself to death every day. He doesn't have a mom who he can ever go to at any point.
But isn't the kid
and you
like
don't care?
30 now?
Yeah, but at no point in his life has he ever had a mom. He's my age.
How old is he?
He's 23.
23.
And he doesn't have a mom because you're a drunk and you shit your pants all the time.
Trying to get a piece
And
of
all
your
you do
dick,
is
too.
ask for more and more. How many times did you call me to ask me where the money was that we raised for you? We went out of our way to get.
My son is 24 years old.
Oh, I'm
See,
sorry.
that's all she
Yeah,
that took from
exactly.
that.
See,
that's all she took from that whole thing, that
Little
whole
correction.
rant.
That's why you just.
Yeah, my son is 24.
All right.
And she doesn't care about anyone else as long as she gets what she wants.
Right, I know I tried, and I know a lot of people around here tried, so.
All right, we gave it the old college try. Best of luck.
The old
Oh, God, do I love you guys.
Do you want to see what her apartment looks like, Jim?
I don't care. I mean, I'll look at it, but I'm not even interested. Like, I'll look at it, but we don't need her on the phone to do it. Like, let's just look at it and then make fun of her while she's not there.
All right, Lady Di, we're gonna let you go. So you got the money from all the the people from our show.
Yeah.
And a little extra C note for our boy Adrian.
And then Adrian took a little off the top, and I don't think we're going to start another Kickstarter anytime soon. So it's on you now to try to figure some shit out.
Yeah, I know that.
We gave you a little leeway, a little breathing room, but now it's up to you.
I know it is.
And I don't believe anything will change. To be honest with you, you'll just continue down this path. All right.
Okay.
Is that it, Adrian?
Yeah, I'm good.
You've had it with her.
I'm done with her. Yeah.
All right.
Disgusting,
you
selfish
guys.
animal.
I am not a selfish animal. I
Yes,
love
you are. You're a
Thank you.
menopausal shit machine.
Does she really shit that much?
All the time.
How do you know this?
Because I had to stay in a hotel room with her.
And she was just constantly in the bathroom?
Shitting. And then when I was an intern and she came up here, I had to walk her to Starbucks.
And this is why you know you're a narcissist, because you won't stop babbling and interrupting people. You have no ability to have a conversation. You just, other people are talking and you forget that they're real people and you're just like, blah, blah, blah. And you fucking blather in like some kind of a fucking stray animal that just wandered into the apartment. Shut up. Can't take her.
Adrian was always in charge of taking her on walkies.
And having to listen to her shit again and again and again.
All right.
Oh, Adrian, I love you.
The guy you love just said you're a disgusting animal in a shit machine.
A menopausal shit
A
machine.
I
menopausal
don't
shit
care about
machine.
that. Words are nothing. I really love the guy.
All right. I
Thank you.
think he's given up on you now. Just add him to the list of all the people that have given up on you because you refuse to change and try to help yourself.
Okay.
All right, Lady Di.
Even Marion can't stand her. Even her own fucking friends can't stand her. She can't stand you. She
we'll
literally
talk all the
can't
time.
stand you. You are her friend and you guys drank together and then you just won't even try. You just sit there and you smell. She fucking do something.
All right.
All right. What are you going to do? What are you going to do today to help yourself?
Well, I'm going to do something today.
What's that?
I have to. First of all, I got to fill out these welfare papers.
Okay.
Okay, and well, that was the whole plan for today. Adrian turned around and asked me if
The
I
whole
wanted to
plan,
do
that's an
something
hour.
today.
That's a lousy hour to fill out some forms.
Her leg's bothering her.
And then what, you're going to get toilet paper too,
It's all
hopefully?
right. You got 3 left.
Of course. I have to get it today. Are you kidding me?
All right. Thank you, Lady Di.
I love you. All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, honey.
Goodbye. So the videos, you got 4 of them?
Yeah, but we should only look at the 2 apartment tour videos. Those
Are
the best
they
ones.
worth seeing real fast?
I would say, yeah, apartment tour part 1 is.
All right, quickly.
Right.
This is
What happened?
right. This is Lady Di's beautiful apartment.
Front door wide open,
Hey Diana,
and she's sitting right there.
this is your place, right?
Yeah.
Very
It's
nice.
been my place for about maybe 5 years, 6 years now.
This is your bedroom?
Huh?
This is your bedroom?
Yeah, this is my bedroom.
Nice.
That's the living room?
It's a hallway.
Absolutely not.
She sleeps in the hallway.
What's this empty room for?
That's a bedroom.
What's this empty room for?
It's a bedroom, but I got my TV out here, so it's like, you know, why should I?
Bill used to stay there, right?
She's
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
she's covering up her boobies
Yeah.
with
Died?
a sheet.
Well, he died in the hospital.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
He didn't die in the room.
What are these pictures of?
Well, that's my son on the top, and that's me when I was around his age.
That's young Diana?
Oh, Shirley Temple.
That's before you started drinking?
Way before.
That looks like a picture from like the
Way
1940s or something.
It is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I must
Look at
look
me.
a wreck right now.
You look pretty much the same.
She looks like Shirley Temple, little
Yeah.
fat Shirley Temple.
She was a cute little kid.
So wait, why wouldn't she move her bed and TV into a bedroom?
Well, that's where Bill used to live.
What you don't see, and you can see for yourself if you go to our Facebook page, Adrian comes in the front door. She's right there. That's where her bed is.
Yeah.
Which it would be
It's not
like
a bed.
kind of a vestibule / hallway type situation.
Yeah.
And it's not a bed. You're right. It's a leather futon with no sheets on top of it.
Nothing.
So you know, especially with the heat we're having, that she's just sticking to that all night long.
And she was complaining about the heat. Like, she was upset that I didn't bring her a fan.
But I actually have one question. Did she know you were outside and about to walk in with the camera?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because the door is wide open, and she didn't
Well,
seem
the door-
that shocked that she's sitting there half naked.
But she said in the phone call she keeps the front door wide open
Wide
all
open
the time,
anyway, yeah.
just to get some air.
The neighbors come by and say hi. They all think she's a sweet lady, but that she's just crazy.
She is a sweet lady. She's just a lump. That's what's
Yeah.
annoying about her. She's not a bad lady. She's just fucking. It's like I'm tired of her not even trying. Everybody giving her shit and like, here's money, and then I'm just gonna sit here. So you
that's
fucking
what-
do something.
That's what the landlord said. He doesn't want to kick her out or anything like that, but he just doesn't want to deal with her. She calls him twice a day, every day.
About what?
Every day. Just anything.
Just to shoot the shit.
She's
Yeah.
lonely.
Yeah, recently it's been because she's complaining that we didn't get her the money, that we had to wait for GoFundMe to transfer into my account.
All right, and let's do this other video quickly, and then we'll finally move on. Go ahead.
Right. I didn't know you had a walker.
Huh?
I didn't know you had a walker.
Don't take pictures of the
Oh,
bathroom.
and this is the bathroom?
This is where all the
This is where you
shitting
take
happens.
shits, right?
It's a small little room.
Tiny with
And
no
the
toilet
lid
paper.
is up too, and she only lives there.
And the kitchen, which is actually pretty nice.
Kitchen is nice.
Yeah, because she's never used it.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
It's-
Damn, you have a very nice
I
home.
didn't see one bowl or
Why do you
plate.
sleep on a leather thing instead of a bed?
Huh?
Why do you sleep on a leather thing instead of a bed?
Because I like it.
You know how loud her farts must sound ripping on that fucking leather thing?
What else do I like?
What else do you like?
I like drinking my beer. I like relaxing. I like smoking my cigarettes. And I just woke up like a little while ago, like, ugh.
Is that 2 in the afternoon? What are your plans today?
Trying to nurse my leg and looking at these papers, see what I have to do.
Just nothing.
Yeah,
I'm going to nurse my leg and look at these papers.
I wish I had a day like that.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
look at the papers.
How
Look
great
at the
would that
papers.
be?
There is not a single book in that place.
No. Nothing.
Imagine all you had to worry about is maybe filling out a couple papers and going to get toilet paper. That would be a wonderful day. Stress-free.
Why is the lid up in the toilet?
I
She's
don't
the only one that lives there.
I don't.
Seriously.
No, she has guys come over sometime.
Wow.
Sometimes, yeah. We were on the. I was
but
on
there
the,
were no guys
There was
there.
no guys
No.
there. She just woke up. So why is that lid up?
I think that she might have had a guy over before I came because when I first called her,
Probably like everything is falling out of her, so at this point she has to pee standing up.
Probably.
Just straddles a bowl and just drops it in.
Look, no toilet paper. Not even an old toilet paper roll. She hasn't had toilet paper in that bathroom in a long time. God, and we tried over the years to help her. Now I believe she's at a point of no return. But there were so many years there that she truly could have helped herself and chose not to.
You say you think a guy was there the night before?
absolutely. No, I think a guy was there earlier that day.
Did you see somebody running out in tears?
Holding his nose.
And how does she get guys? She continues to get guys.
We were on the phone with her the other day and with some guy that she was just friends with.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you think? The guy comes over and just gets a blowjob, or does he bang her?
I don't know. I feel like she might be turning some tricks.
Oh,
What's the neighborhood like? Like, are there?
It's not terrible, but it's not nice. You know.
I don't like being mean to her. I really don't. But it's like so irritating.
Mm-hmm.
I like that you get irritated though. It makes it kind of fun, fun for everybody.
Right? Stand that. Do nothing.
I was just watching his face the whole time.
It's like we're like just poking Jimmy and waiting for him to fucking say, "All right, enough."
Yeah, she doesn't do anything.
She didn't even say thank you until I prompted her after I'd been there for
That's
10,
what
15 minutes.
really annoys. She's not even grateful for the fact that people are trying to help her.
And annoyed that the money's not coming quick enough.
Mm-hmm. She threatened me with a lawyer 2 days ago.
about what?
For not getting her the money that we had raised through the Kickstarter or GoFundMe, whatever it was.
So she wanted to call a lawyer because you didn't get it there fast enough.
Yeah, she doesn't have money
free
for rent, but she thinks she could pay lawyer's fees.
I love that you took a little off the top. That makes me really.
It's expenses.
Yeah, you know, after this, we do need to see some receipts for the money you took. You know, for
That's
the
fine.
gasoline, for the beer.
That's fair. I have them.
Well, that's your update on Lady Di. We haven't had her on in a while. She's on hold every single day for hours. For hours, every day.
Then she calls the office after the show.
She calls me every day.
Oh my God, you guys! I don't know how you deal with it.
I know.
All right. What do we got going on today? Oh, we got Daryl Hammond coming in today. He's the new Colonel Sanders. And
I
I
think
think
a real gig. He's doing that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it real?
Yeah.
It looks kind of like an SNL skit on YouTube.
I mean, it's a KFC thing. It's crazy that he could write as much shit as he wrote in his book and still be a corporate spokesperson. That's amazing.
But I guess he did Clinton with Clinton. You know, when you've done presidential gigs,
Yeah.
I guess there's a lot you can get away with.
I mean, I read his book. What was in his book that would scare corporate America, you think?
Drugs,
Yeah.
crack houses.
Right.
Crack houses scare corporate America. There's not many spokespeople. Like once you say, I think Artie Lang got hurt by doing that.
Yeah.
He had like a 7-Up thing or something, but he had certain things he had talked about and they kind of backed off.
Maybe because it was so many years ago.
Maybe, yeah. Or he's sober now.
And maybe it's balanced out by the fact that I think he told us he's met at least 3 presidents.
Both Bushes. Clinton, probably Obama, probably 4.
He's been around, in front of 4 presidents. So maybe that balanced that shit out. So, can I hear this? Does he do a good Colonel Sanders? Is he making it his own?
Howdy, folks. It's me, Colonel Sanders. I've been going for a while, and boy, howdy, have things changed. Nowadays, you got your International Space Station, your double-sided tape, your cargo pants. You seen these pants? That's too many pockets. But what you don't always seem to have these days is my Kentucky Fried Chicken. Well, I'm here to change that, folks. I'm here to make sure my chicken's still as tasty and delicious as it ever was. I'm Colonel Sanders. And I'm back, America. I'm back, America. It's still finger licking good.
That's like almost like a George Bush impression.
It is a Bush
Yeah.
yeah. They're
got
smart though.
4.8 million hits.
This is going to be a real campaign. This isn't just a quick goof.
No, this is a real. I love how much he got for this.
It's on KFC's YouTube page. What the fuck does KFC do with their YouTube page?
They're going back to Kentucky Fried. They're actually calling it Kentucky Fried Chicken now. I guess they get tired of pretending that it wasn't that.
I love KFC.
It is good.
It is wonderful.
It's not Popeyes, but it's delicious.
Popeyes is better.
It is.
Daryl Hammond will be here, and he's playing Caroline's this weekend. We also have Dada 5000 from Dogfight.
Yes.
Now, you were in the other day, Florentine. I forgot, and you told me you saw a Dogfight, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
You loved it.
Really
Because
good,
we didn't
right?
get to talk about it on the air. What did you like about it?
Well, at first I was just supposed to watch like an hour of it because I had a bunch of shit to do, and I just so glued to it. I just like I gotta get through it. I don't even want to stop it.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I don't know why they didn't find a distributor. We had Billy Corbin on explaining all that, but I'm amazed. Like, this thing is really good and real raw. Pulls at the old heartstrings.
So he just released it himself.
In the end, they put it on their website for $5, and then Netflix finally came on board and gave basically a lump sum. But I mean, this thing should be in movie theaters. It's a great documentary.
I know.
We got Dada 5000 calling in today, and it was a whole thing. He's got to find a landline. We're calling him. Do we got?
Yeah, we're calling him.
We officially got a phone number
Yeah,
for
I
him.
got a number for him. It's at like a community center.
Right.
Yeah.
But you like the fights?
It was unbelievable. I mean, just that stuff that goes on, and the cops are kind of like there, but they're just going to let it slide.
The cops understand because
they know it's like
look,
that's
this is
illegal,
completely illegal. But we know what would be happening if they're not all in one backyard checking out the
we got the
action.
whole town here, so we know there's not going to be violence anywhere else.
Yeah, that was the
people climbing in trees to watch it and stuff like that and the women were phenomenal.
Hilarious.
Oh my god,
the 4 black women just commenting about the fights and the fighters.
It's crazy to see little kids in the front row watching these guys just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
He'll have an answer for that.
Well, they're going to see violence in the neighborhood, so they might as well see it in an organized way.
That's pretty much the answer.
Yeah.
These kids grow up, they see different stuff than you do in your neighborhoods. They see shootings, police, people fighting, going to jail. At least now they're fighting for a reason, for a prize.
This is nothing to them. They've
And
seen it all.
what a great
age
ending!
of 5.
What a great ending to the documentary. I mean, it was just perfect. Perfect timing that he has the match, and nobody wants to fight him, and he's just doing this, and all of a sudden, it was great.
I thought so too.
And now he's got a pay-per-view, I think, coming up this weekend.
Oh, he is still fighting.
So how much has he fought?
No. He's doing a promotion.
Oh, okay.
How much has he
Next
fought
week.
since that one match?
Not a lot.
He had 2
Not a lot.
MMA fights
Not
now,
a
so
lot.
I looked it up online.
2?
And I'm guessing it had something to do with the fact that he wouldn't stop promoting, or maybe the company that was using him went belly up. Like, when Kimbo Slice fought for Elite, I'll go what they call Elite something, they're called Elite XC. When he lost, the company kind of went under. They were all based on him, so maybe his company, the company he's working for.
So three real matches you had.
2 that I know of. I could be wrong.
Did he lose the other one?
No, he was 2-0.
2-0.
No, it was 2, and it was with
I don't-
2 different companies.
I don't think.
Oh, it was okay.
I don't think it's hard is into actually fighting. I think he's a a natural promoter, and that's what he wants to do. Is he doing the battleship thing or whatever it's called in international waters?
It is. It's in international waters, and it's a triangular ring.
He went with a triangle ring. That's got to be a little strange.
Why?
I don't know, because he's a promoter. He's just trying to, it creates talk, just like you're about to say. Why a triangle?
I also think in that world, he's a very tough guy. But in that world, they're all good fighters. Like, they're all guys that they fight people who fucking punch you in the face for a living. So, like, even if you're tough in that world, you don't normally stand out.
You don't want to deal with it, and it probably it's better that he's a promoter. Maybe
we look at a guy like to fucking Anthony Johnson, who literally he punches like a crowbar. And a guy who can wrestle beat him. It's like, those guys aren't as special in that world.
Yeah. So he'll
says the guy who just fucking does elliptical machine and gets tuckered out. I really should be fucking the mouth when I shut up. Nothing worse than a fat-titted nothing talking about fucking fighting like I just came out of the ring after a couple of rounds. I'll just be quiet.
We'll ask him why. Eric talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, he was great.
You did a little pre-interview for us.
I did. I talked to him, and the coolest part was I have no idea where he was. He was on a really bad phone, and there were car alarms everywhere. But about every 3 words. We were having a conversation, and he'd be like, "Yeah, you know what we like? Oh, hey man, how you doing? Yeah, what we like to do is, oh, I'm good. How you doing? How's your mom? Okay, so and people were just talking to him as we were talking. He's
fine if he's alone. He was just crazy.
Yeah, but he kind of had me convinced by the end of the conversation that he knows exactly what he's talking about, and that his heart's in the right place.
Because he doesn't really keep any money for himself.
No, he keeps giving it away.
Not only does he give the money most of the money to the fighters, we also learned through this pre-interview that he's giving money to the kids and all that in the neighborhood.
Yeah. It's like people come down on him for having the kids. And I felt that way when I saw the movie. I was like, how can you have these kids watching all this? Because it is pretty brutal. And, you'll talk to him about it, but he has a good explanation for it.
And he has worked with kids a lot in his life.
The kids.
But it was an amazing documentary.
It was so good.
Most of our listeners have seen it at this point. But if you look at Twitter, oh my God, the love for this movie, it's been off the chain.
I'm watching another one now, which you have to see before. It's called Cartel City or something. And Roland sent us a link. Are we supposed to interview like the director or something?
I don't know.
I don't know why he sent the link.
Probably because he's trying to set up an interview.
But I watched. I'll finish watching it today. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's about the Mexican cartel. They're the worst people alive. They're worse than Al Qaeda. They're the worst people alive. And there are people in Mexico who are just fucking tired of it. Like they can't take the cartels abusing them anymore. So there's this uprising of citizens. It's so good, man. And they also show you people in the drug, people who make meth and all this stuff. They cover a lot of it. It's fucking great.
Are the people winning?
I haven't watched the end of it yet, but I'll say it's going to be something that the only way to stop the cartels will be to do what they're doing. Will be for the citizens to rise up and arm. And because the cartels got greedy, they're doing stuff like they're beheading citizens for living in the town or for not paying, just barbaric shit. It's like they just forced these people into a corner. They forced them to lash. It's like the cartels were stupid.
Like they don't have a choice.
Like, the mafia
they
have to fight back.
Yeah.
Like the mafia didn't kill civilians unless it was a total mistake or a total fuck up.
Yes,
but they didn't go out of their way to fucking behead people in the neighborhood.
Yes,
so the people loved them. People like, it's John Gotti. He's, taking care of everybody. He gives a firework display. These guys are getting drunk, and if you do something wrong, they're blowtorching you alive. And it's like, people just had enough.
People loved Gotti in that
they loved
neighborhood.
Him. They loved Pablo Escobar.
Fucking loved them.
Yeah.
Because they took care of the neighborhood. And they also knew they lived in a pretty safe neighborhood because Gotti was watching over it.
You could walk through with your family and there was no riffraff from the outside going to come in and fucking mug you in Howard Beach. Just wasn't going to happen.
It just wasn't going to happen.
Wasn't there an incident where somebody picked on some kid or something like that, and that was in the neighborhood or something like that?
Gotti's son was run over.
Gotti's son was run over. That was what it was.
Son Frankie
on a mini bike.
He was 7. Yeah, it was.
Was it a mini bike or a regular bike?
You know what? I heard both. I've heard both. It was what I've heard was that it was a fucking the neighbor did it. He was driving home. I don't know if he was going too fast. It was a total accident. He hit the kid, came out from behind a car and he hit him, and that guy wound up disappearing and never coming back. From what I heard, though, it might have been like a little motorized bike that he wasn't supposed to be on, and it was someone who knew Gotti who let him ride it. I don't know the exact story.
Yeah,
it's a horrible story.
You heard that too?
It was the guy who lived behind him. I heard him, and then just disappeared.
Yeah, well, the cartel.
John Favara?
No, it's not on YouTube.
Just want to find the trailer.
Yeah, no, this thing just hit. Roland just gave us a copy.
Yeah,
it's called the Cartel Movie, I believe.
Is it? Maybe I'm wrong about Cartel City.
Or maybe no.
Hold on, Flower. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Let me just look through my damn. Like, you see that video of Francesa scrolling through his fucking phone?
Yes.
What a douche.
He's the best.
That's what I'm doing now.
He's the only one. I think he's the only one that could get away with that.
We have the Francesa clip if you want to see it.
If we have dead air for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't see the clip. I saw that there was something.
Oh, you got to see it.
He's a good player. He's a good fielder. I like him as a player. I really do.
I've been in every type of situation you can think of. 9 rounds, getting busted out.
Wait, come up here.
Playing.
Still right here looking at your life.
Pause YouTube.
What is going on? How did that happen? Something's up.
Hold on.
Something's up. There's too many windows open. Yeah, because Francesa, the latest Francesa video is him just scrolling for 40 seconds.
He's a good fielder. I like him as a player. I really do. Let me see. I'm not getting the reds come up here. Let me go the other way. That's. Let me find them here. Okay, here we go. Well, I'll get them in a minute. I can't find them right now. Tony in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. What's up, Tony?
That's him.
Cartel Land, it's called.
Cartel Land.
Cartel
Okay.
Land.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it over the weekend, and then I think we'll have some kind of interview very soon.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
That's a crazy play. Mexico is a fuck. Me and Jim are supposed to be there this week, man.
Yeah, what
It's
happened with
heartbreaking.
that?
I don't know. I've heard
They canceled the whole thing?
They did
You're talking
cancel
about
the whole Oz Fiesta. And it was selling. There was a lot of tickets sold for it.
Yeah.
Ozzy had some kind of an issue. And I don't know if it was with the promoter or if it was actually, he had to get something done. I'm hoping he's all right. I don't know.
What's your hunch?
No, I heard there was some kind of maybe Ozzy surgery or something like that. He had to get it done because he's got a tour later in the summer or something like that.
You know what kind of surgery? Or
No, they didn't say.
The only thing I can guess is honestly was his foot. He had a problem with his foot. Like, as you get older, I guess your fucking feet start to go.
Thanks a lot, feet.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been something like that that just had to be done.
You can't hang in there, feet?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
So I don't know, but that's heartbreaking. We were supposed to be there. That's the only thing that could have got me into Mexico.
Yeah, he needed 4 weeks of recovery time, so he had to cancel.
Yeah, so he's got a tour coming up. I know.
Both of you guys were going to be there.
Yeah, fucking heartbroken.
A resort in Mexico for like 4 or 5 days.
Great resort.
Pestering him.
The resort.
We're going to interview him. We're going to do a Q&A
On
with
stage.
him. Yeah. Do
Hang
a
out.
Stand-up set.
At least you guys aren't big like Ozzy fans, so it's not.
That's not true.
It's,
We are.
It's not that tragic.
No, we are.
Right?
No, wait a second.
As Jim wears his 18th different Black Sabbath shirt
I went
today.
I went fucking t-shirt
That's a
shopping
new
in
one.
L.A. Well, this is from the movie.
That's pretty cool.
That's the Boris Karloff.
Yeah, I don't have
movie.
that one.
Yeah, that's all right.
I bought Kiss shirts, like a fucking 46. I bought a bunch of small concert shirts.
Of course.
I get happy with a nice.
I just got an
shirt with a
AC/DC
band
one at
name on it.
Walmart the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Walmart and Target, they got some.
Target, Kohl's, Old Navy.
They got some good concert shirts, and they're
Absolutely.
soft.
Yep.
All of a sudden, they have all like I bought Kiss, Metallica, Nirvana. I bought all these concert shirts at Target. Not a fan of any of the bands. I just thought the shirts were cool.
And I bet you also bought the shirt that says college with one L.
I do have that.
Of course you do.
That's misspelled.
Of course
That's
you do.
completely misspelled.
You really have that shirt?
No.
Okay, good. Frank in Brooklyn. Frank.
What's up, Opie? How you doing?
We're doing all right, Frank. How are you, buddy?
Excellent. So I just want you to know that John Jr. listens to you guys, and he likes Jim Norton.
Does he really?
Tell him to come in.
I know for a fact that he'll be at the Brigada in July, so we'll probably catch a show, Jimmy. Maybe I'll introduce you to Johnny Boy.
I would love to meet. I would love to interview him.
Are you just fucking around? Is Gotti going to try to go to Jimmy's show for real?
No joke. We actually plan on being there that week. Our family has a get-together there every year.
Okay.
Oh, boy. What kind of get-together?
You know, we get together. We play cards. It's like a 3-day weekend, but that's the week. It's July 13th, the kid's birthday, so we try and celebrate that whole week.
So let me ask you. We're talking about the story about his brother Frankie. What was it? Was it a motorized bike or a bicycle? Or was it a regular bicycle?
He was riding a regular bicycle, riding up and down the block, and the neighbor backed up, and then obviously it didn't work. You know, the guy disappeared after it. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, Frankie was John's. The father, you know, it was his baby, man.
Yeah.
It killed it. The day that happened, the mama died that day. That was it. And she was never the same again.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that story when it happened. But Howard Beach back then. Did you live in Howard Beach?
Oh yeah. That was the cleanest. 101st Street is where that whole, fireworks show, all that stuff went down. And every year the place was protected. The place is now run down by Indians and a whole bunch of different fucking people. But the truth is, the neighborhood respected. He treated the neighborhood as if we it was being taken care of. There's still streets in Manhattan, believe it or not, where there's always a couple of blocks near Little Italy that are always on the watch, and there's still guys that protect the neighborhood, but it's never like it used to be. I mean, John really, with an iron hand, he ruled the neighborhood. No bullshit. A kid got his bicycle stolen. The next day, they found out who it was. The bicycle was there, and the guy was apologizing to the family.
See, that's the difference between guys. And why like the Italians were able to last for so long, because they were smart. Like you don't fucking behead people who live down the street from you because they're from that. It's just the barbarism in Mexico is uncalled for, and people just can't take it. Like you can't take regular citizens and massacre them and expect them just to sit there and not take up arms against you. It's crazy.
Because eventually they're going to feel like they have no choice.
They have no choice. The citizens don't want to fight the cartels. They want to be left alone, have a quiet life.
But they feel like absolutely, there's no other options.
They have no other options.
Wow.
All right. Jimmy, I'm going to pop off, but one thing I wanted to say, Open, and the guy, I understand, it started with Giuliani and everyone's getting taken out and the mob's not strong. I could almost guarantee you there's a very large presence within this city that is continuing to grow and print money and make money just as much as the government cheats. It's still happening, boys, and it's the guys that are quiet, it's the guys that are smart, it's the guys that are not greedy that'll continue to beat the system in a good way.
And how does Bill? Before you go, there was a book written by a guy. Was it? I'm going to get the name wrong. John Alita? Is that the guy?
Yeah, it was John's best friend. Yeah.
Okay, and he wrote a book which was not very complimentary. So I heard someone said that John Gotti Jr. was writing a book as well. Is that true, or an online book?
Actually, he released the book recently, but John Attell is a rat bastard. He's a guy that basically was almost adopted by John, and he totally took money just to take a. It is what it is. There's going to be a lot of people that want to take John down, but the truth of the matter is, and I would never believe it till I witnessed it myself. This kid is really disconnected. He's done. He's been done for 2 years. He's done.
He's out.
He's had enough.
Well, would he do an interview to promote his book? Like, does he make money on the book? If it's online, it's probably hard to make money. But if he wants to come in, we would love to interview him.
Oh my God! In a second.
He's probably going to be wanting to do some promotion when the Gotti movie comes out. They're still working on it, believe it or not.
Is Travolta playing Gotti?
No, he's not. He's a faggot that wants to get a masseuse to jerk him off.
He's talking to John or me. Yeah, Travolta's. That was a surprising choice, especially after all that stuff came out. And it was like, he's still going to play. But
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Jimmy. I like to get jerked off every once in a while over there.
Yeah, it's only a good man's fault. I think they should get an unknown to play John Gotti. He's too big a name to get a guy that you know.
You'll be distracted by
like Armand
the big
DeSantis
name.
Did okay, but
Chip Chipperson.
Fuck yeah! Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait.
Oh, sorry.
One other question, Frank. How does John Gotti Jr. make his money now that he's out?
Well, he has real estate, and he has a couple of small still companies that he makes money off of. So he does work for like a couple of insurance brokers and stuff, but it's mostly real estate, and trying to kick the shit out of his nephews. Bunch of faggots. He's doing good.
All right, Frank.
Take care, boys.
I know you call a lot. Thank you, Frank in Brooklyn.
Take care.
I think he's telling the truth, Jimmy. I think John Gotti Jr. might be a fan of yours. You might see him at the Brigada.
Well, maybe they, I don't know if they listen actively.
Here and there. But maybe they've seen you on some other things as well.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I've never met him.
That'd be great.
We've interviewed Victoria.
We had Victoria in here. She was nice. Intense.
Yeah, but she was
we were on our best behavior.
Yeah, you have to be.
I would love to ask about. To me, it's so interesting. Like, because there was always you didn't know anything about the mob other than what would leak out. But like now there was Growing Up Gotti, the reality show. Like I wonder how those old school guys would feel about it. Like with the mob wives. Like how would those old school guys react to this stuff that's happening now? They'd probably be very fucking disappointed.
I would assume so.
It's such an open thing now. Everybody just talks about it.
Right.
Like when the mob is doing reality shows. Like that's
ridiculous.
Yeah.
We got to get him on the show.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Florentine's got a big day Season finale of.
Is that tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, it's tonight.
Oh, cool, man.
That's why Florentine's in to really push it and make sure everyone checks out Louis tonight. I mean, obviously, most of us are watching, but if you haven't, watch today because it's Florentine's hour, man.
I'm going to TiVo because I don't have to tolerate myself in it, so I can just watch and enjoy Jim. And Louis said that Jim was fucking excellent in it because I saw him at the wrap. He said Jim was great, and that's why they made it the season finale.
Season finale. That's huge for Florentine. And you have a nice, solid part in this.
Yeah, it's a good part. And then a friend is in it. We have a few different people.
Yeah.
Who?
Who? What?
We just have a lot of mutual friends
that are in. What are you talking
that
about?
That are in the episode tonight.
Yeah.
So who?
Comedians.
Yeah.
Not supposed to blow the surprise.
Oh, there's other surprises.
Maybe another comedian.
A surprise in studio?
No, not no.
Is
no,
it you,
just,
Jim Norton?
No, I was only in the one this year, but no, it's not the.
But the smiles got to me. I was just going to let it go, but you got this smirk.
Oh, yeah.
There's a nice surprise tonight.
I wouldn't say it's a big surprise. It's just a comedian that you'll see and go, oh, okay. But I never give away anything Louis is doing because I don't know what he said. He's so weird. Like, I never know what's okay. Hey, Louis, how are you in the show? That was supposed to be a secret. Like, what do I know?
That's why I don't like when they give us these episodes ahead of time.
When I got offered
then
the
you
part,
get scared because you don't know what to say.
When I got offered the part, they said Louis wants you to read this script, and if you like it, he wants you to be in it. He wrote it for you. And, he wants to know if you like it or not. I go, I don't even know what it is, but I like it. I'll be in it. He goes, no, he wants you to read it first to make sure. And I had to go into the city, go into the production office. They printed out the script right in front of me. I read it right, watermarked with my name on it. I read it right in front of the producer, and I handed it right back. Because they didn't want to even email it to me just in case it got out there. And I read it right there. I gave it back to him. I go, yeah, absolutely, I'll take the role. And they go, all right, we'll let Louis know.
Nice.
And that was it. So I didn't have that. They didn't want to. They're like, I go, you know what? I'll come into the city. I don't even want to do that because just in case it got out there, I don't want it blamed on me.
It's a big one. It's a big one for Florentine.
There's weird ways they stop scripts from, like, they put your name on it, they watermark it, or there's a trick that they'll do, like every script that they send out, like say they send out 20, each one will have a different anomaly, like that you'd never notice.
So you know who the rat is.
Yes, if copies come up, like, on page 17, there was a comma instead of a period. Or there was something there. There's a sneaky way that you'd never know. So if you just copy it and let it out, they can see it and see who fucked up.
Wow.
Good way to stop that.
Even when bands want to send me like their new record, it's not out for a month. They want me to hear it, maybe play it on Ozzy's Boneyard or something. I'm like, you know what? Just send me a physical copy. I don't want a link just in case I hit the wrong button and it goes out there and it's on YouTube. I don't want to be blamed for it. I'll make them wait. I'm like, until you get a physical copy, mail it to my house.
I like the screeners we get, and it has our name right across the middle of this.
Makes me feel like I'm in it.
That's what I was. You beat me to the line, but I feel kind of wow. I was in the theory of everything.
Meanwhile, they just don't trust you. That's why.
Exactly.
That's
they
the
think
only
you're
reason.
a pirating scumbag.
Yeah.
And it fades away, and then you forget, and all of a sudden, Opie Hughes, this is your copy, you son of a bitch. Don't do anything with it. It's kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
To see your name up there in the
middle of the movie.
In the middle of the movie. It's a little, anyway.
Tonight, what time? 10:30?
10:30
on FX.
And then Louis' new special
is
airs
right after
that.
Big night for you.
From the Comedy Store.
You got a great spot tonight.
Yes,
for you, Florentine.
Tune in at 10:30.
You know, Louis' new special, I saw a little of it online, because I guess he released it online, but it's going to be a TV premiere tonight. Jay London opens for him. He has Jay do like 3 minutes before on his special, and then brings up a Louis. I haven't seen Jay London in years. He's a comic from New York. He's out in L.A.
I know
He's
the
great,
name.
doing one-liners and stuff.
He was on Last Comic Standing.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a cab driver at one point. His nose is all busted up.
He looks like Slash.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Well,
I know the name.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Slash was a fucking was a rock figure. I don't mean rock and roll. I mean made of granite.
Yeah.
Jay's got a weird head.
I know
though.
Jay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him now. Sure, of course. And Jimmy, what do you got going on, buddy?
Bunch of gigs. Just go to Jim Norton. Again, I've rescheduled Seattle. I got Pittsburgh coming up next month. Like they said, the Borgata. And Albuquerque, Minneapolis, Detroit. Whole shitload of cities going on sale. I'm going to go out and make some money.
Money. All right. Daryl Hammond, and a little later on, Dada 5000 from Dogfight. Stay there.
How old are they? I don't know.
Okay. So he goes to the bathroom, and you're like, well, me and my buddy are going to be naked in this steam room after a good sweaty workout, so I'm gonna just fluff it up a little bit. Not because it's gay, but I just want to make sure this guy knows I don't have a tiny piece.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
All right.
Who cares what guys think of your dick? Like that would be weird. That I would never do.
All right.
I'm a pervert and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't fluff my dick so Jim saw it better. Who cares?
I do it for him.
I'm not going to do it again. So I over fluffed it, and he came in, and I was rock hard.
What the fuck, dude?
You got yourself all excited?
Yeah, so it was,
Wait, but who over fluffs to the point where you're rock hard?
I don't know. I was young.
You just shake it a little bit. You just give it a little shake.
It feels so good, though.
You take your two little fingers and you hold the near right under the head and you shake it a little bit. Get a little fluff going.
So
you
what
don't
did-
get rock hard. from
What
your
did he say?
friend.
What did he say when he saw Rock Hard?
He's just, what the fuck, man? I kind of explained it to him, but it's just fucking awkward.
How do you even explain that? Like, you're sitting there rock hard, and then you go, no, I just wanted you to see it, like, nice.
Right.
Yeah, you can't explain it. Like, you can't.
Yeah, you can. You when a guy walks in, you're like, "Sorry, man, just thinking of pussy." Sorry, man.
Just thinking of that girl that was doing those squats upstairs in the gym.
Thinking of some pussy.
Are you guys still friends?
Better. They're better friends than they were.
No, we don't talk anymore. So
I couldn't do that in a fucking. The smell of a locker room is disgusting. Like a steam room, the steam room stinks. It smells terrible in
It
there.
smells like ass.
Or it smells like menthol or eucalyptus,
Right.
which is like that. There's not a sexy smell. How
No.
the fuck do you get a rod in there?
I don't know.
All right, Justin. Great
Yeah.
talking to you.
But
That's pretty
No,
funny.
Opie, do you walk around in front of your wife when
Naked?
you're not packing? You know, when you're the size that Jim saw you at.
I make sure I have good presentation. So I'll pick my spots.
So, like, if you're changing in front of you, might turn around because you don't want to see her you don't want your wife to see you that small.
No, I mean, I'm not overthinking it. But
Did she ever
I
accidentally
certainly-
call you by your son's name when you walked by?
I don't overthink it, but if I know I have good presentation, I want to give it a little show. Sure. I think that's it. I haven't heard that song in a while. Kenny Rogers. No? Yes?
Yeah.
Comes back a little bit? Okay. Oh, comes back again? All right. Is that it? All right. Kenny Rogers. I did not know that was Kenny Rogers until recently. What's the name of that song, Travis? That was your pick today, huh?
No, I told you that wasn't my
That
pick.
was my pick.
Oh, that was Eric's pick.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. I got all confused. All right. Eric Stangl picked that one.
Yeah.
I don't know where your mic is. There it is.
Yeah, it
Are you on now?
I think
no,
so.
you're not on. How about that one? Are you on there? No. How
Pressing
about
buttons.
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers and what is it called?
Just dropped in to see what my condition was in.
That's from a movie, right?
Yeah, Big Lebowski.
It was from Big Lebowski. Okay. Well, that's how we start. Good morning, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. Trying to work through a few issues with the studio. I got a keyboard in my crotch that is bothering me. Why are you laughing?
The funny thing.
That's funny?
You have a keyboard in your crotch that's bothering you?
It's really bothering me. Don Wickland said he was going to take care of some of these things.
I figured after...
Oh, wait. Which mic is it? Okay, go ahead.
I figured after...
No, that's not you. Why isn't that you today?
Is this me?
No. Now try that.
How about that?
Yeah, okay.
I figured after what we learned from Norton yesterday that anything above your crotch would not bother you.
Oh, right. Yes. Aw. This made me go, aw.
It wasn't an aw moment.
It's cute.
Come on. Give me a little extra. A little extra. We talked about Norton seeing my piece.
Yeah.
Now,
Peace.
what mic
I don't know if I'd call it that.
I think all the mics are fucked up today.
That's fine.
Which one are you now, Jim? Talk.
I don't know which one.
How about that?
3?
Check. Yeah.
Okay.
I missed that when he was talking. How was it?
It was cute.
It wasn't.
I wouldn't call it a piece. I would call it a thingy.
See, now I have to prove him wrong. Now you're going to have to see my dick again.
All right, well, maybe, I don't know, if your diaper needs changing, maybe I'll see that little guy again.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, like well hung, like you see a guy naked, what would you give him?
He's gonna lowball it.
No,
he's gonna
he'll be
lowball
honest.
it.
I give him like a 5.
Five's not bad.
Yeah.
No, man. What would you give Voss?
6?
No, I'm bigger than Voss. I've seen Voss's penis.
Started crying, but everybody knew that already.
Yeah, there's no surprises.
No.
Okay.
He was very open about it, but not publicly open, you know?
Yeah, well, there was always those stories about these wrestling ring boys that would set up the ring. These young boys and stuff like that. There was always
allegation.
Yeah.
Was it illegal activity?
There
were allegations.
There were
back in the day.
allegations, yes, about Pat Patterson for a while.
Why did he skate?
He was Vince's right hand man. Like he would work right under Vince
for a long time.
Yeah,
huh?
doing
Still does.
booking and doing all that stuff. Yeah.
Did Vince know he was gay?
Vince had probably an inclination that Pat Patterson was a homosexual. Yeah,
probably.
Probably.
All right.
But he didn't tell anyone.
I don't think. I mean, most of the industry.
But he didn't make it part of the wrestling stuff.
No, he didn't give Pat Patterson like a gay character. No, he should have. But
would you let Pat Patterson fumble with you?
Now at no.
Why?
But if you were a ring boy at like 14 or 15,
what if they said, "Look, you could,
if he says, hey, let's just practice, make sure."
If I was like
rings
14 or 15,
Yeah.
and it was like for WWF or whatever,
Yeah.
you could.
I mean, at that age, like that was like a dream job.
You could do play-by-play for Raw.
Now I'm not going to get
Pat goes Raw
for that job.
Pat goes Raw. You can do work for Raw.
Well, let's say he says, hey, let's try out the ring. We'll do a little wrestling.
And I'm 14 or 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that with Pat Patterson. If he's just like, let's try out some wrestling, I'm like, oh, cool. I can get in the ring.
Yeah.
It'd be exciting, right?
But then there's some suspicions.
And then all
As
the
far-
guys
as
in the
far
locker
as
room
his-
are like, oh, he's doing it again.
As far as
exactly.
his
They're all
moves go.
looking out like, just leave him alone. Give him 5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes till like that kid comes out of the ring crying. Like, what the hell just happened?
Give him his time. let him be. I got to take this phone call. It's Justin in Toronto. Justin, go ahead, buddy. Where the
Hey,
phone? Hey, there you are. All right, Justin. Still trying to figure out all these new buttons. What do you got?
So I was at the gym with my buddy, first time we ever been, and we went to the sauna. He had to go to the bathroom first. I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of fluff it up a bit, kind of impress him. I don't know why.
But you're not gay, right?
No.
Wait, and you're in the steam room naked
Yeah,
with your buddy?
yeah. It's the guy's locker room.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just go in with towels?
Some guys are fine with that. I mean, I wouldn't. I would actually wear a towel, but a lot of guys don't give a fuck about that. They're not even.
Well, I just you sit on the
Good presentation. I don't give a fuck.
But at least it was well groomed, though.
It wasn't well groomed. That's the other problem.
I didn't even notice if
There's
there's
so
hair on
much.
it or not.
Look like good.
It looks pretty bad. The
Where did
orange
you
right now.
rainforest?
I need a couple hours to myself and at home so I could get everything nice again. It's
Where
been a
did you
while.
hear that I had a big penis? I'm curious.
You're happy about that? Just over the years doing radio. Jimmy has told a story or two.
No.
I just imagine.
What do you mean, no?
If I had a name for mine, it would be like...
Oh, no. You have big balls.
Yeah, big balls. Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
I think I then just figured if you have big balls, then you got the big penis.
If I had a name for mine, it would be Mike Mediocre.
Really?
Yeah, just mediocre. But, does the job.
But then the big balls make it looks ridiculous.
They're not that big anymore. They shrunk.
Why did they shrink?
I don't know. I had like a good 4-year run.
With your balls?
Yeah, they were just huge at one point. I remember pissing in front of a car. Levy and Jim were in the front seat, and I was pissing.
Yeah.
It was at nighttime, and of course, I had to do it and just whiz so they could see my dick. And they were like, "Look at those balls!" I didn't even know they were that big. And then they got legendary.
What age were your balls the biggest?
Probably from age 28 to maybe 33, 34. It was almost like I was Mark McGuire on steroids. And now you see him now, you're like, wow, that's
what
about
happened
the
to
same
that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was going on with your balls that they
I
got
don't
big
know.
for a while?
I don't know,
Some
but
kind of infection or
I don't know, right?
I don't know.
were they really big?
Huge.
Were your loads bigger?
No.
Wow.
I think this is the only job where you just see everyone's penises. Who else sees their penises of their coworkers?
This is why it's a dream job.
Maybe I was going to say athletes. Maybe. Sure. The NBA.
Sure, all athletes see each other's dicks.
All athletes see each other's dicks, and that's about it.
Professional wrestling, they probably do it in the locker room.
You think?
Sure. I mean, I guess they might, but it's probably not a highlight for them.
I'm just saying they do.
It's not a highlight like it's a highlight for us. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, Although I know the Iron Sheik was once asked who the biggest pecker checker in the locker room is.
Yeah.
He
How
said
would he say?
he said Pat Patterson by a mile.
What a shock.
Well,
Yeah, really. That's the Iron Sheik.
I mean, there's been rumors over the years, or
Rumors?
is it more than
No, I
rumors
think he
these
came-
days?
I think he,
okay.
He came out on a WWE reality show.
Did he really?
Yeah, like in his 60s or 70s or however old he is.
Wow, did he?
Yeah.
How did you say I'm gay?
Yeah, he was like sitting around with a table full of wrestlers, and he started.
I'm bigger than
But
Voss.
soft. Did you see it soft?
I'm telling you, it had horrible display, horrible presentation.
No, but
it looked like it had
Voss.
the flu.
No, Voss is.
My penis is bigger than Voss's.
But did
I
you
will
see
bet
Voss?
a shitload of money on that.
Did you see Voss erect or flaccid?
I've only seen pictures of it actually.
Yeah, well Voss probably
I'm
takes
confident that
130 takes till he gets the right
and he made
picture.
it look bigger and all
Right.
that. We all know that's the proper way to take a dick pic if you're going to take a dick pic, right?
Yes.
Jimmy has taught us over the years. You got to work the angles and everything else.
I don't even have one. I used to use my friend Chuck McAnally's. He had a big one. he just forwarded it over to me, and I would forward it over to chicks.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Chuck had a huge mule.
Did he really?
Our buddy Chuck. Yeah.
So you would use that?
I use that
as your dick pic?
Absolutely.
I use Chuck's too. I also use Chuck's. He's really good.
He is. He got me laid like 4 times. Thanks, Chuck.
I went down to see a friend of mine in Florida. Mike Calta does radio, and I've gone various other places.
We know the Cowhead.
You know Cowhead. And whenever I've gone down there, and they know that I know you guys, they've said, "Have you ever seen a picture of Jim's penis?" And a lot of people have seen pictures on your phone, Jimmy, of your penis.
He's shown us.
Shows everyone. I
He
haven't
asked.
seen it.
He asked.
I don't. I
showed him.
I will say this.
I mean,
my
friends.
penis is absolutely bigger than Voss's. I will show again just to prove that.
In front of
my
us?
penis is not bigger than Jim Norton's.
I don't know.
Think.
I
No,
don't know.
I've seen
I
yours.
didn't look at yours close enough. I just saw it. I scanned as I walked by, but not even at your dick. It was just the whole thing. I was like, "There's a tall man. He's missing something." Oh.
Did you think it was maybe like Bruce Jenner? You're like, maybe it was Bruce Jenner. You got a cut already?
Oh my god! At first, I thought I was in the wrong locker room.
Oh my god!
I used to have an ex-girlfriend who would keep a picture of my penis in a wallet and would show all of her girlfriends.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that picture? Yeah.
I won't even challenge you. I've heard the stories over the years, so I will give in to that one that you have a bigger piece.
No, I'm not saying I do. No, she would just.
No, I've heard stories from other people, so I'm not even going to challenge you. But I'll tell you this:
I want to know
stories. But
they're good liars.
But I am not allowing people to think that Voss has a bigger penis than me. Sorry, I'm just not.
Ouch.
But as soon as Jimmy went psst, as he was walking by me, I looked down immediately and went, "Oh, fuck!" Because if someone sees your penis, you want to have